Increase your Spanish vocabulary. Verbs. Adquirir, to acquire, to obtain, to get. Acordarse, to remember. Adivinar, to guess. Afirmar, to affirm, to state, to ensure. Ahorrar, to save money or to save in a computer. Alabar, to praise. Aliviar, to lighten, to lessen, to soothe, to alleviate. Almorzar, to eat lunch. Amenazar, to threaten. Andar, to walk. Apoyar, to support, to uphold. Aprobar, to approve of, to pass a test, to ratify. Aprovechar, to take advantage of, to avail oneself. Arreglar, to fix, to arrange, to repair. Arrojar, to throw. Asegurar, to insure, to assure, to guarantee. Asistir, to attend, to assist, to aid. Asustar, to frighten. Atar, to tie. Atraer, to attract, to charm, to draw. Atravesar, to cross or to lay across. Avergonzarse, to embarrass, to shame, to be ashamed of. Bañarse, to bathe oneself. Burlarse, to make fun of, to ridicule. Buscar, to look for, to seek. Caber, to fit into. Caer, to fall. Caerse, to fall down. Calentar, to heat, to warm. Callarse, to silence, to be quiet. Cambiar, to change. Cansarse, to tire, to get tired. Casarse, to marry, to get married. Celebrar, to celebrate. Cenar, to dine, to eat dinner. Cepillarse, to brush oneself. Cerrar, to close. Cocinar, to cook, to bake. Coger, to grab, to catch, to seize. Colgar, to hang. Colocar, to place, to situate. Comenzar, to begin, to commence. Complacer, to please, to humor, to gratify. Comprender, to understand, to comprehend. Concordar, to be in agreement, to reconcile. Conducir, to conduct, to drive. Confiar, to trust, to have trust or confidence. Confundir, to confuse. Conocer, to know, to be acquainted. Conseguir, to get, to obtain. Considerar, to consider, to deem. Constituir, to constitute, to make up. Construir, to build, to erect, to construct. Contar, to count, to relate, to tell. Continuar, to continue. Contribuir, to contribute. Corregir, to correct. Coser, to sew. Costar, to cost. Creer, to believe. Cruzar, to cross. Cuidarse, to take care of. Cumplir, to carry out, to turn, or to become of age, to fulfill. Curar, to cure, to heal. Dañar, to damage. Dar, to give. Deber, should, to owe. Decidir, to decide. Decir, to say, to tell. Dejar, to allow, to let, to leave. Demostrar, to demonstrate. Desayunarse, to breakfast, to have for breakfast. Describir, to describe. Descubrir, to discover. Desear, to wish, to desire, to want. Despedirse, to bid farewell, to say goodbye. Destruir, to destroy, to ruin. Devolver, to return, to give back, to send back. Dirigir, to direct, to lead. Discutir, to discuss, to argue. Distinguir, to distinguish, to make out, to honor. Divertirse, to enjoy oneself, to have a good time. Dormir, to sleep. Durar, to doubt. Durar, to last, to endure, to remain. Echar, to throw out, to pitch, to toss. Elegir, to elect, to choose, to select. Empezar, to begin, to start. Encender, to light, match, for instance, to turn on. Encontrarse, to find oneself, to encounter. Enfermarse, to become ill, to get sick. Enojarse, to get angry. Enseñar, to teach, to show, to demonstrate. Entender, to understand, to comprehend. Enviar, to send, to remit. Equivocarse, to mistake, to be mistaken. Escoger, to choose, to select. Escribir, to write. Escuchar, to listen, to hear. Esperar, to hope, to await. Estar, to be. Exigir, to demand, to require, to urge. Explicar, to explain. Expresar, to express, to manifest, to represent. Fingir, to pretend, to feign. Ganar, to win, to earn. Gastar, to spend, money for instance. To waste, to wear out. Gozar, to enjoy, to possess. Gritar, to scream, to yell. Haber, to have. This is an auxiliary verb. Hacer, to do, to make, to be. Hallar, to find, to encounter. Huir, to flee, to escape. Impedir, to prevent, to hinder, to obstruct. Importar, to matter, to be of importance. Incluir, to include. Indicar, to indicate. Influir, to influence. Insistir, to insist. Introducir, to introduce, to bring in, to place. Ir, to go away. Jugar, to play, a game for instance. Juntarse, to join, to move together, to go around with. Juzgar, to judge, to deem, to consider. Lastimarse, to hurt oneself. Lavarse, to wash oneself. Leer, to read. Levantarse, to raise, to rise, to get up. Limpiarse, to clean, to wipe clean. Llamarse, to call oneself, to name. Llegar, to arrive, to come. Llevar, to carry, to take. Lograr, to attain, to achieve, to succeed. Luchar, to struggle, to fight, to wrestle. Mandar, to send, to order. Manejar, to manage, to drive. Mentir, to lie about the truth. Merecer, to deserve, to merit. Mirar, to watch, to look at. Mojarse, to wet, to get wet. Montar, to ride, like a bicycle or a horse, or to mount. Morder, to bite. Morirse, to die. Mover, to move. Mudarse, to move, to change residence. Necesitar, to need. Negarse, to deny, to refuse to. Observar, to observe. Obtener, to obtain, to get. Odiar, to hate, to detest. Oír, to hear, to listen to. Oler, to smell. Olvidarse, to forget. Pagar, to pay. Pararse, to stop, to stand up. Parecerse, to resemble, to seem. Partir, to leave, to depart, to divide. Pedir, to ask for, to request. Pensar, to think, to consider. Perderse, to lose, to miss, to get lost. Permitir, to permit, to allow. Pesar, to weigh, to cause grief. Pintarse, to paint, to draw, to put on makeup. Poder, to be able to, can. Poner, to put, to place. Practicar, to practice, to rehearse. Predecir, to predict, to foretell. Preferir, to prefer. Preguntar, to ask about. Preocuparse, to worry, to be concerned. Preparar, to prepare. Presentar, to present. Prestar, to lend, to give, to render. Pretender, to endeavor, to try, to do something. To court. Prevenir, to prevent, to warn. Probar, to prove, to test, to taste, to try. Proclamar, to proclaim. Producir, to produce, to yield, to generate. Prohibir, to prohibit, to forbid, to ban. Proteger, to protect. Proveer, to provide. Quebrar, to break, to snap, to crack, to go bankrupt. Quedarse, to stay, to remain. Quejarse, to complain. Querer, to want, to wish, to love. Quitarse, to take away, to remove, to take off, like clothing. Realizar, to carry out, to fulfill. Recibir, to receive. Recoger, to gather, to pick up. Recomendar, to recommend, to advise. Reconocer, to recognize, to admit. Recordar, to recollect, to remember. Reemplazar, to replace, to substitute. Regalar, to give as a gift. Regresar, to return, to come back. Rellenar, to fill out or in, to stuff, to refill. Remediar, to remedy, to repair, to solve. Remitir, to remit, to send. Reñir, to fight, to quarrel, to argue. Renovar, to renew, to remodel. Reparar, to repair, to mend, to fix, to notice. Repartir, to distribute, to apportion, to parcel out. Repasar, to revise, to review, to pass out again. Repetir, to repeat, to do again. Resolver, to solve, to resolve, to settle. Responder, to reply, to respond, to answer. Reunirse, to meet, to reunite. Rezar, to pray. Rogar, to beg, to pray. Romperse, to break, to tear. Saber, to know, to find out, to taste like. Sacar, to take out, to get out. Salir, to leave, to exit. Saludarse, to greet, to salute. Seguir, to continue, to follow, to keep on. Sentarse, to sit, to seat oneself. Sentirse, to feel, to regret. Ser, to be. Soñar, to dream. Sonreírse, to smile. Sorprenderse, to surprise, to be surprised. Sospechar, to suspect. Sostener, to support, to hold up, to sustain, to maintain. Suceder, to happen, to occur, to succeed. Sufrir, to suffer, to undergo. Suponer, to suppose, to mean, to assume. Suprimir, to suppress, to omit. Temblar, to shiver, to shake, to tremble. Temer, to fear. Tener, to have, to hold, to be, to take. Terminar, to finish, to end. Tirar, to throw away, or to pull. Tocar, to touch, to play like a musical instrument, to be one's turn. Tomar, to take, to consume. Trabajar, to work. Traducir, to translate, to convey. Traer, to bring or to wear clothing. Tratar, to try, to deal with, to attempt. Ubicar, to place, to be located, to locate. Usar, to use, to wear an item of clothing regularly. Vaciar, to empty. Variar, to vary, to change, to alter. Vencer, to conquer, to vanquish, to overcome. Vender, to sell, to vend. Venir, to come, to arrive. Ver, to see, to look at, to watch. Vestirse, to dress, to get dressed. Volver, to return, to come back, to do again.